welcome here to this. Get started here today. I want to thank every single one of you guys for being here today, right? For taking the time of your day at 7 p.m. and being a student, right? Because all you could do, I'm gonna be honest, right? All we could do is be the best student that we can be on a daily basis, okay? So I want to thank every single one of you guys, and I also want to congratulate you for being here today. Also, real quick before we get started, let's drop what are we grateful for, guys, right? What are we grateful for? Drop 3 things that you guys are grateful for. I'm grateful for this family. I'm grateful for my mentors. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful to have access to this information. I'm grateful for every single leader that's here. I'm just grateful for every single one of you guys because we all get to work together and we all get to share this information. So I'm super, super excited for this call. Drop what you're grateful for. Gratitude, guys. One of the things that I've learned within my journey, being grateful and speaking that gratitude out. Gratitude always comes back to you and gratefulness always comes back to you. So spread it as much as you want, guys. And I want to say congratulations to those individuals today that woke up today and woke up to profits, right? Those individuals that woke up and looked at their phone and was like, yo, what's this? Right? Just a short amount of investment that you guys made, and you guys made something. I want to congratulate. I know my brother Aaron is here and many other amazing leaders are here. So I want to congratulate every single one of you guys. And those that are new here on this call, guys, look, take your notepads and pen and look, ask questions. Ask, where do I go to go get this? How do I make this happen? Go to YouTube, go to our group chats, right? Ask questions, ask your leaders. Guys, look, ask your sponsor, anybody, ask questions. How do I invest in these coins, right? Guys, it's the season, right? If you're in the season and you invested, drop the season or drop the koala bear emoji in the chat real quick, right? Because, guys, we're in the season. But with that being said, fam, I don't know if you guys missed the last call. The last call, we were talking about the bear movements, right? Talking about understanding the coins, right? This call today that we're gonna have here, we have a special guest in the building. Well, first of all, right, we have a special guest in the building, and we have my sister Breanna, and I also have my sister Jen. You know, they're gonna come in here and they're gonna talk about, guys, the DeFi, right? They're gonna really break down exactly what to understand and what are some things, some experience that they'd experienced before they got started here with just investing. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Some of us just see a coin and we're like, okay, bet we have this much in our bank account, let's just throw it, but we just throwing it just to throw it, but we don't exactly know what's up. You know what I mean? So let's definitely, you know, be ready and listen to their experience, because in life, guys, we learn 2 ways. Right? We learn from our own experiences and we learn from the experiences of others. So make sure that you guys are paying close attention here today to understand what exactly is going on, so you guys can be able to understand how and where and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, family, I'm gonna bring up the first individual. Her name is Breanna, all the way from Cancun, Mexico. This is my sister right here from another mother. I remember, you know, the first day that she got started here within our group here, our investment group. And it was just exciting just to see a student just get started and be a student since day one. And now look at her, the way that she's walking, look at her going out there, getting information just to bring it back to the family and show you guys exactly how she's been able to be successful within investing, how she's been able to be, you know, about to be, she's already a crypto queen, you feel me? So I'm excited for her to come here and share some information for you guys. We also have our sister Jen, and we also have a special guest. So I want to give it to my sister Breanna real quick. Breanna, you in the building, my sis?
Let's go. Hi, everyone. How's everybody feeling right now? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and can you make me host? How's everybody doing today? I'm so excited for this call. Before we start this call, I want everybody to drop some gratitude. What is one thing that you guys are grateful for? I'm just super excited right now. I'm super grateful for all of you guys being here. Also my team, everything. It's honestly such a blessing to be here. And I am gonna go ahead, let's see here. Yes, so grateful for our mentors. Let me go ahead and have this. Okay, if everybody can see my screen, can you please drop a 111 in the chat? Making sure everybody can see my screen. Perfect. Let me go ahead and here. And everybody can hear me, see me, we're good? Let's see. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start. If you guys do not know who I am, my name is Breanna Trevino. I am 26 years old, originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico. So shout out to my New Mexico family in the building. And you know, I'm currently living now in Cancun, which is super crazy. And you know, it's such a blessing to be here today. And I started this journey about 5 months ago. And the people that I'm surrounded by, this team, this academy, this platform, it's just honestly such a blessing. And honestly, I just want to give it back to you guys for being here tonight. Also, I want to congratulate all of our new students who are now in the who joined. If we can just drop a huge congratulations to everybody who is here, all our new students, for everybody who is on this call right now. Can we just drop a congratulations in the chat? Let's go! I'm so excited. All right, guys. So as you guys know, we did get back from convention, okay? And one thing that we learned is right now, the season that we're in, it's just incredible. So many emotions are running through everybody, so many profits, just so much amazing blessings are going around right now. And, you know, especially with what's going to be going on with DCX, okay? So after this season is done, we want to prepare everybody for what's next. What's next after this season, okay? Which is the bear run. So that's what we're here to get you guys, you know, share some information with you guys, just in case. I know that if everybody, you know, hasn't plugged into DCX, I highly recommend that you definitely check it out. And that's what we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight. So welcome everybody. And the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and start off with is, what is the bear run? We're currently still in a bull run. So if a lot of you guys don't know what a bull run is, it's basically the uptrend in the market, okay? So right now, so think about a bull run. You know, they have the horns. This is something that I actually got from Emma. You know, a bull run, they go up because they have their horns, correct? So it's up. I don't know why I'm so nervous right now. I'm just so I'm filled with all this gratitude.
Got this. Let's go.
And so, you know, so this is what we're getting ready for, guys. We're getting ready for the bear run after the season. What's going to happen? So, however, for what's going on right now with all of the crypto, with all the coins that Natalia is literally always researching for us and putting in the chat. Guys, I really hope that you guys are plugging in during this season right now, because we are currently still in a bull run, okay? However, we are also excited for what's next to come, which is the bear run, the market, okay? So every Tuesday, we're going to be hosting these calls for you guys, just so that we can share this information with you guys. And, you know, everything that we're learning, we're wanting to bring it back to you guys, because, you know, if you guys are not plugging in, we want to make sure that, guys, today, this is the time to plug in more than ever. And if you guys have any questions, please reach out to any of us. If you guys are in the chat, ask questions. And the next person that I'm going to be bringing up right now is my girl, Jen. I'm going to tell you guys the crazy story. We actually met the day before the convention actually started. It felt like I've known Jen for like my whole life. And it's just incredible that I'm able to even be on this call with her. It all started, and this is somebody who literally pours her heart out into everything that she does, putting on her team onto everything that she does, and just always learning so that she can teach her team and all of us who are here today. And I just want to give it back to her, also to Katie and to our special guest. Thank you guys all for being here today. And Jen, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday, guys. I just want to give it back to you because we literally met at convention, which was like less than 2 weeks ago, and we clicked and we are running this to the top. So just following up with what you said, we are, instead of a bear market, we're calling it the bear run. So that's why we're calling it. This is going to be a series, guys. So I'm excited. But like Breanna just said, this is still the bull run, guys. So we're some things that we can do in the bear run to still be profitable are investing in the metaverse real estate, leverage trading. When things are coming down, we're going to be leverage trading on our NT4 all the way down. We're going to be doing the OutFi collab with Mike Zotero and Kurt Cobain, which I'm going to show you guys a little more. We're going to be doing e-commerce. There's a whole other academy, guys, where we can be profiting from. We're going to be doing DeFi, staking, yield farming, and so much more. So I'm going to give it back to you, sis, so you can keep going.
And also, guys, just so much stuff right now. It's like so much information to be shared with. And before we take you on this journey, I feel that it's really important what we need to get, prepare our minds for. Because right now, it's preparing your mindset to go through all of these new seasons that we're going to be going through, especially with every other new information that we're going to be taking in. And, it's 20% skill and 80% mentality. So we need to be rich in our minds before we become rich in our pockets, right? And that's just extremely important. And, since this is our second call that we're doing, I feel like it's really important to give you guys, that information of where we need to start with the basics. And for example, guys, I know with the market, everything that's going on right now, their emotions are everywhere. And one thing that I really want you guys to understand is in this type of market that we're in right now, we don't want to be FOMO trading, guys. And what that means is the fear of missing out. With these coins being sent out, with these on the Swipe Coin app, like all of these trades, if we do not want you to get in that mentality of missing out, because when you start trading, with your emotions, you're just going to see everything that you worked for, all the studying that you're doing, just going to go down the hill. And I think that that's super important for you guys to understand, is always coming into this market with a good mindset. Okay. So what does that mean? That's taking every single trade, every single trade that you take, it shouldn't be like, oh my God, I see this, this actual just came on the Swipe Coin app. I'm going to get in on this trade. Oh, ETH. We don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be doing that, because what's going to end up happening is you guys are going to lose so much money. And not only that, it's not going to be a good journey for you. So we really want to make sure that we are up here. We are good. We're set. And overall, just your positions, guys. Overall, knowing when it comes to revenge trading, we want to know where we're at in the market. With our not trading, like I said, with our emotion, but with logic. And that means trading smaller lot sizes. So if we know that we shouldn't be trading 0.10 or 0.8, whatever the case may be, we don't want to be using those type of trades as if we're just starting out, especially if we're just learning this information. We should be sticking to whatever you invested in your account. You should be sticking to that, okay? Like, for example, we should be sticking to our demo before we actually enter in the markets, investing our money. That's with the 0.01 lot size, guys. Also, if you do not have a trading plan, I really highly recommend that that's the first thing that you do. Because with the trading plan, that means that how many trades you're going to be taking a day. Not only that, the percentage that you're going to be risking on every single trade that you take. You should always be risking 1% to 2% on each and every single trade that you take. So if you're doing 1% to 2%, you should only be on the 1%. Every trade, there should be 5 trades, and only risking that at a 1%. And overall, getting a 5% return on investment. Okay. So that's the goal for us. Also, we're able to, if we're right up here in our mind, we're preparing our mindset for what's going on. It's really important, guys, that we have our compound plan. We know what we're supposed to be making. That's the structure to guide us of where we need to be. Because if we're able to track our progress and monitor, that's literally going to set us up for success. Now you can go back, okay, where did I go wrong in the market? I entered in this trade late, or I entered in too early because of what? FOMO, right? That's a really big thing. And if you're able to track that, it's super important, because it's just going to set you up for success. The last thing that you want to do is you think that you're on a winning strike, and the next thing the market just reverses on you. I know it's happened to a lot of us here. It's happened to me personally. And that's just something that I extremely want you guys to understand, is these key concepts before you start this journey, before we start this DCX journey and all this information that we are going to be providing to you guys. Also, when it comes to that, I want to share some very important educators with you guys. These are all of our Dcx educators. So for a lot of our new students who are here, you know, I'm going to go ahead and be going over the educators who are on our Dcx. You know, these are the, I cannot even say how grateful I am for these educators. And the first one being Anas. You know, he's a type of, he's really, this guy kills it with harmonics. If you guys don't know what that is, I really highly recommend that you guys plug into one of his sessions. And also he uses a strategy, which is the Elliott wave. So I really highly recommend that you plug into him. All of these educators, you should definitely plug into every single one of them, because they all move together. Sean is so amazing. He's always sending those trades in the Swipe Point app. If you guys have it, he literally on Mondays, he goes over what the beginner face. So if you guys are new to DCX, I really highly recommend that you guys plug into Sean when it comes to learning about the Swipe Point scalper. Also, we have Hirsch. I love Hirsch so much because he really breaks it down for you. Also, his personality, guys, is just, it's so much fun being on his session, and he really gets into the depth of answering your questions. And that's just an amazing educator, especially if you're just starting out with the DCX. Also, we have Mike Zotero. So this is the guy, him and Kurt, these are the guys that we're all learning from right now. This is what's going to take us to the next season, which is the bear run, guys. And Mike talks about DeFi, you know, the decentralized finance, which he talks about different coins. He talks about so much things that are going to be happening in the future, especially after this bull run, guys. I really highly recommend that you plug into Mike Zotero and Curtis Cobain. And next we have Crypto Picasso. They don't call him that for a reason, guys. He literally is the GOAT when it comes to doing market analysis. The next one we have is Curtis Copeland. I know everybody here, if you guys love Curtis, can you guys drop some 777s? Because I know that's like one of all of our favorite educators, or at least one of mine. And he is just literally makes crypto so much fun. Not only that, one thing that all of these educators have in common is the fib, right? The fib that they all use. Whenever you guys hear them talking about it, you're always going to hear the word fib. And this is what he teaches on, guys. So I really highly recommend that you guys go to his favorite sessions. The next one is Zachary Hogan, Jordan Morgan, and Mike Navarrete. I really highly recommend. These guys are literally next level. When it comes to literally NFTs, like it's just incredible with these, and gaming, like these guys are incredible. They open up your mind to something new that you didn't even realize. The next one is Nick Gomez. Everybody should know who Nick Gomez is. He is amazing, guys. And with Nick, one thing that I really, really like about him is that he really does go into depth. Not only that, also on the Swipe Coin. And he's always sending out these trades. I know he's a big XRP lover. And so I really highly recommend that on this new journey that we're going through, you guys know your educators. It's extremely important to plug in, because this is what's going to set you guys up for success. And next, guys, this is an extremely important step before starting your journey. If all of my new students or students who just joined, I really highly recommend that you guys look at this, okay? I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So as we know, the most important thing is, what do we use all the time to sign up to apps, to sign up to, if we're even downloading, you know, different things on our phones, we always have to use our email. So now that we're on this new journey of trading and crypto and all of these exciting things that are going on right now, it is extremely important that you guys do your own research. But this is literally the most securest emails. And crypto security, guys, is super important. It's so simple to just somebody can literally hack you within seconds. And it's extremely important that you guys look at this, have this downloaded. and start, switching all of your brokers. And I'm not a financial advisor, do your own research, but I would definitely check out this, the Proton Mail. It's an encrypted email, guys. And I'm going to tell you guys a story. So the reason why I share this with you guys is because of my own personal experience. When I first started on this journey, I was signing up with my Gmail account. And what is Gmail? They send so much spam mail to you. So what makes you think that I can trust that email? And as I signed up with my broker, I remember having a conversation. I was at a restaurant after one of the conventions with the team. And I signed up to one of my brokers, and Natalia asked me, she was like, did you use your Proton Mail? I didn't even know what the Proton Mail was, guys. And this is the mistake number one that I did. So if I was able to go through that, I want to share it with you guys so that you guys understand how important this is. So I want to paint a scenario for you guys, okay? So when you create an email and you link up everything that you download on your phone, you literally link up those apps to an email, correct? So if you're using your Gmail or whatever email that you guys have, if it's not Proton Mail, it sends you spam mail. So every app that you guys are downloading, it's always going to verify your email, and you go to your email, and when you see, it's always going to ask you for the password that you guys want to create for those apps. So when you log on with your email address for these new apps that you're downloading, I hope you guys know this, but they're able, if you're using the same password that you're using for your email, those apps can actually see your password. And it makes that much simpler to hack into your phone. And guess what? Your phone holds. If you guys have the brokers and you guys, Coinbase with the keys, you guys are saving your keys on your phone. Remember, when we give access to these apps, it gives you the option to ask for permission to see your photos. So if you're taking screenshots of your keys and saving it on your phone, and you have crypto downloaded on your phone, that's a huge red flag already. They have the password to your email. So when you're signing up with these new apps, I really highly recommend that you don't have the same password as your email address, okay? Definitely look into this email. I really highly recommend that you guys do use this for everything, because right now through this journey, it's just so simple just to go ahead and for hackers to get into our phone. And that's the last thing that I want to happen to any of you guys. So I just really highly recommend that you guys go ahead and do your research. And the next, let me see here. You guys can still see my screen. Can I get some 111s in the chat? Perfect. And here, I'm just so excited because just so much information is being shared. And Jen, I am so grateful for you. And I just want to give it back to you. I know that all this information that we're all going to be, intaking right now, it's just on a whole next level. And I just want to thank you for, putting us all onto this, Jen, so much. So I give it to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Bree. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for that fundamentals, for the educators, and for the privacy, guys. We are emphasizing on privacy. So please make sure that you have your Proton Mail, that you switch it over on your Coinbase, that anything finance, guys, you use this Proton email. So thank you so much, sis. So here, guys, I'm going to quickly just talk about this because I want to bring up our special guest, who I'm so excited for. But basically, we have great news in the crypto space. I feel like there's so many updates. There's so many things everywhere we look, right? We have the meme coins. We have this. We have that. It's a very exciting time to be alive, right? So today, I was catching up on Mike Zotero and Kurt Cobain lab, and I heard about the Taproot upgrade. So if you can just press the next slide, sis. Thank you. This upgrade, guys, is a game changer. So what's happening now is that it allows developers to build smart contracts on the Bitcoin's network. This is unheard of. This is something that we should all be screaming about. This is crazy. So basically, top dogs, people with a lot of money put a lot of money into this investment to upgrade Bitcoin's blockchain, basically. So what does this mean? Like, what does this mean for us, right? It means that Bitcoin is going to take market share away from Ethereum, from Solana, and from any other network that has that does smart contracts. So this is huge. And this also brings Bitcoin to the DeFi space. So we talked about DeFi last week, guys. And DeFi is anything with finance that's decentralized. That means there's no third party, no government. It's just you and your assets, right? So now that Bitcoin is joining DeFi, and if you guys were on yesterday's call with Crypto Picasso, he predicted Bitcoin to be 250,000. So what's gonna take us there, guys? There's this huge upgrade now. What's gonna take us to 250,000 per coin? This, guys, is huge. So what does this also mean? It also means that projects like NFTs could be made on Bitcoin. That means that it takes away, again, from Ethereum, from Solana. So directly when we wanna buy an NFT, we can buy it with Bitcoin. It's crazy. So this also means that this is going to create a standard for coins. Right now we're in a meme season, right? So we're enjoying that, but meme seasons aren't forever, right? They come I believe it's every 2 or 4 years, as Natalia was telling us. So this update, guys, this Taproot update, I want everyone to look into it today. This is going to create a standard for coins going forward. So what coins are people going to want to invest? They're going to want to invest in coins that have smart contracts or strong use case only. So this is, again, guys, so huge. And I wanted to quickly talk about these lists right here that Curtis Cobain made for us in June. A lot of the projects that he has talked about are literally in profits right now, as Aave, Compound, VeChain, Litecoin, Monero, Solana. He's been telling us about this literally since June. Decentraland went up 400%. So I wanted to make sure that everyone has access to this. If you guys want to screenshot, these are the main cap coins, which means that these are safer projects that have sustainability long-term. So we can also accumulate meme coins, but we also want to accumulate some of these main cap coins in our portfolio. Mid cap coins here are up and coming projects that are still holding very well. And a lot of these guys are definitely in profits. We have Decentraland, Mana here, which went up 400% just 2 weeks ago, and it's going up again because it's a gaming coin. So a lot of these coins, guys, even if you just put $20, $50, as long as you have some skin in the game, like Curtis says, you're gonna be good. And then last but not least, we have the low cap coins. These are on the rise, and these are coins to keep an eye on. So a lot of these are very amazing, like the Mina protocol, Origin protocol. We have Luxo, which is a coin for high-end brands. Red Fox, Olympus. Honestly, guys, Kurt has a set. And Mike Zotero also drops coins on the exchange chat on Swipecoin. And then, guys, I wanted to remind you before I bring on the special guest that we have AltFi launching very soon. So right now, it's Mike and Curtis are doing calls together, but they're soon going to have a whole AltFi program for us, which is going to be essential in the bear run. And currently, we have a Metaverse series every Monday by Nick Gomez, our educator. It is at 7 o'clock Eastern. It's amazing, guys. It talks about just the whole virtual reality that's very soon to come. So with this being said, guys, I want to bring up a very special person in my life. She's the person who attracted me to this business and this world. I always heard of Forex and trading, and I was like, I wasn't even convinced. Even being on Mornings with Nano since like, you know, months ago, I was like, no, like I'm okay. I was doing a different network marketing company at the time, but I saw this queen on Instagram just like talking about crypto and I saw that she was a woman in the industry, and I'm like, I want to learn from her. And I didn't sign up right away. I was very hard-headed. I told her I already have a business, and she's like, what's the problem with 2? And I'm like, she's right. So I never answered. I just like, it was like a seed planted in my head. And then one day I was like, I had enough. I want to know about this. I know this is the future. And I'm so grateful I made this decision. She is a boss queen. She's the crypto queen. I don't know how she honestly has the brain for this. I feel like she doesn't sleep. She studies. She puts us on to the best meme coins. So without further, and not only meme coins, the best plays literally in general. So without further ado, is Natalia here?
Natalia,
let's go.
And you should be host.
So much, Jen and Breanna. so amazing to see that, you know, I came into this space, I didn't know anything, I learned from the platform, and I just kept telling you guys, like, these are the people I'm learning from, these are the people I'm learning from. And then look at you guys, every week now you guys are doing a call showing what you guys are learning from the platform, and it's just so amazing to see that I can like share this knowledge with other people, and people are now changing their lives like you girls. So I'm so excited. Thank you, that was really awesome, guys. This might sound so confusing, but it's really, really not. This is the future, and we know about this first. We know about this before the whole entire world knows about it. So really, really plug into these educators, man. Like, I don't miss one session for these. So yeah, but let's get right into it. I'm actually gonna record on my side just because I want to post this in the chat for anyone that has missed. So let me just record it once again. Okay, wait. Record to this computer. Okay, perfect. So how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? Let me know in the chat. We have 62 people on the call. That feels amazing. Katie is amazing. Hisak, blessed. Louisa feeling amazing, grateful. That's amazing. Awesome, awesome. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna go over Sandbox today, and it's actually really, really good that stay on this picture right here, Jen, because Nick is right now, Nick Gomez, he's going over the metaverse on Mondays. Okay. And the metaverse on Mondays, he's going over something called Decentraland. What are the top 2 metaverses right now? What are the top 3 metaverses right now? Do you guys know? Let's see if you guys know. Sam, Decentraland, what else? Top 3. No? Let's look it up. So the third one is actually Axie. Axie Infinity is the first metaverse. It's the biggest one. It's the one that blew up. Okay, it went from a few dollars to $150. Imagine getting into a project from a few dollars to $150. So the next one coming up, guys, is Decentraland. So if you can stop sharing your screen, so I can share my screen because it's not letting me. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So, okay. So when we come here and we see metaverse, right? A lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, what is this? Like, why is this gonna serve me? Why is it important? Why isn't Talia talking about this digital land and all this stuff that I don't understand, and it doesn't make sense to me? Well, I didn't think that I will ever be speaking about metaverses and gamings and stuff like this, because I was never really that gaming person. I was for about a year. Just like Grand Theft Auto, and that was probably it. I don't know if any of you guys were into gaming or stuff like that, but to be honest, like back in the days, I used to look at it like, yeah, it was fun, but there were so many people like stuck hours and hours onto these gamings, and they weren't making any money. Like, it made no sense dedicating your whole entire life, like all your time, towards a game, and it's just not benefiting you in any sort of way, like no type of skill set, like no nothing. Like, so now it's changed, because how big is the gaming industry? How big is this? Now metaverse is coming into our world, our lives, but instead of working for playing for nothing, now it's play to earn. Majority of these metaverses, you will go in there and you play to earn. That's why Axie Infinity went up to $150 per coin from a couple dollars, because people are participating within the metaverse. People are buying their clothing, people are buying, you know, their houses, people are constructing, people are building their businesses, people have advertisement, people are building things that are in the real world but in the metaverse, because people are making money in the metaverse. It's not just a game anymore. Okay, so we are at the start of something really big. It's like being at the start of internet, right? And this is not going to just come and go. It's not a meme coin type of thing. This is something that's here and it's been introduced, and people are adapting. All these big brands like Facebook, like Nike, like, you know, McDonald's, Burger King. I mean, I'll call it Burger King. Hungry Jacks? Is that what you guys call it? Hungry Jacks? Yeah, I think you guys call it Hungry Jacks. I call it, is it Burger King or Hungry Jacks?
Burger King.
Oh, okay. Now I want to show you guys something just off topic. Look. Does this not look like Burger King?
Oh my God.
It's Burger King in Australia. So don't laugh at me. It's real, guys. It's real. We call it okay, the topic. So it's so important to understand that, like, this type of investment is like being invested in Bitcoin. Okay, being invested in Ethereum when it was like, imagine having invested in Bitcoin when it was like $1,000, right? Imagine investing in Ethereum when it was like $300 last year. So no, I'm saying the metaverse in general, right? The metaverse in general. So in the last month, okay, and I just want to give you guys some statistic. In the last month, there was only 24 metaverse tokens, okay? There is currently like 120 tokens that have been born and created, and people are working on metaverse projects. So we're like a month into this whole entire thing that's about to like blow out of proportion, right? So now a lot of the educators, they speak about mana, and that's why I wanted to do a little bit different, because if you guys want to know about mana and you guys want to know how it works, Nick is having pretty much every single Monday, he's going through Decentraland, okay? So I'm going to go through Sandbox because it's the second one up. And if we just compare these two, guys, I want you guys to realize that there's so many different ways to make money on a metaverse, okay? So let's write this down. The different types of ways to make money in a metaverse. So number one is investing into the token, okay? So we can invest, just like we've been investing on exchanges, we invest into the asset. So if the value grows, our asset grows, right? If it goes down, our assets go down. The second way that we can invest into metaverses is obviously leverage trade ideas. It's not very common, but the more popular these get, the more this is going to be available. And it's usually not on MT4, it will be more on like exchanges. It's like futures and stuff like that. So leverage trading. The third one is real estate. So digital land. You're buying a piece of that metaverse, okay? And then through that, okay, buying land, not only do we get money for the value of the land, but we also are able to make money off the land, like more money. So we get the value of the land. We can either sell it, we can rent it, okay, we can rent the land, or we can what's it called? We can build on it. We can build a business, or we can do advertising. Like imagine buying a block of land and you have your logo there for whatever you want to sell, or whatever business you have. So there's a few ways to make money off the land on top of the value that it goes up. Another thing that you can do on a metaverse to make money is play to earn, okay? Exactly. Yeah. So you can make money through metaverse with play to earn. So if you like a type of game, okay, and you get into it, now it's not just a game, but you're actually making money. You can take over people's territories and so forth. So that's another way. What number am I on? I think, wait, coin, number 4. Okay, perfect. So number 5 is NFTs. So inside the metaverse, they need, extra things like clothes, like extra powers, I don't know, like just different stuff. Anything that's an object, like a phone, like you might be a character and you might need to buy a phone. Okay, so in these metaverses you can create and build. So you can create NFTs that these games need, or these virtual worlds need, right? So that's another way to make money on the metaverse. So there's just so much money to be made in the metaverse, and we're like at the start of this, like very, very early. So another way to make money in the metaverse, I think that's gonna come now, is more like socially. For example, there's a lot of like artists that are partnering up. So you're gonna be able to sell tickets for like concerts. You're gonna be able to sell tickets for different type of events that celebrities host inside these metaverses. So you're gonna be able to make money promoting as well, right? So yeah, so there's just so much. So now looking at these, Nick is covering mana. Okay, so I'm gonna pretty much cover sand just really, really quickly. Okay, so we have engine 2, which is really, really good and is coming up. But pretty much, let me just go over here. Boom. Okay. If we go to sand, and I'll tell you guys as well. I'm gonna show you guys after, but when we go to sand, pretty much this is the home page, and as you guys can see, there's different type of games and stuff like that. You can already like play, create, own, govern a virtual metaverse made by players, and this is all decentralized, meaning that, for example, Facebook and all the crypto educators speak about this. Facebook is controlled, okay? It's controlled by the owners. It's controlled by Facebook, right? They have right to our privacy. They have right to our information, our IP address, our first name, our licenses. Like they have right to ask us for all of these things. But the crypto, you guys know, it's so transparent. There's no owner, there's no nothing. So this is decentralized, meaning that you can go in here being anonymous if you want it, like, and you can still go in there and make money and so forth. Like you don't have to provide ID. Nobody has your privacy. And that's why Facebook is going to be fun to watch, because Facebook wants to go into a metaverse, but are they going to go into the blockchain, or are they going to have competitors like Sandbox and Mana that are decentralized, that do not take your information and so forth? So there's going to be a fun little thing to watch. But pretty much, like, if we come down here, you're going to be able to see like who are the partners. And the latest partner was actually Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg pretty much is one of the first artists, rappers, that has come into the metaverse actually. And he bring a really interesting concept. So he's going to be actually be hosting concerts. And he actually built his mansion inside Sandbox. So you're going to be able to buy property around Snoop Dogg's property, and they're going to be hosting like events. You're going to be able to be his neighbor and so forth. Like I don't know what this is going to take in the future, but it's really interesting to see what's going to happen. And like it's interesting to see that Snoop Dogg, which is somebody that has a lot of influence in the industry, he's going to open up the doors for a lot of these artists to do the same thing. Like imagine in 3 years, if we have one artist now, and I'm speaking about it now, imagine in 2 years, imagine in 3 years, every single artist is going to have their own little block of metaverse with their mansion where they can throw parties and connect with their fans and so forth. It's not just gaming anymore. We've taken this to a whole nother level. Now, obviously we have The Walking Dead, which is it's a game. I don't know why South China Morning Post is one of their partners, but this is awesome because there's half of the population in the world, they're Chinese. Like, you know what I mean? So just having them on our side on this project and having them approve a big company like South China Morning Post, that's ruled by the government. Do you know what I mean? Like, you guys know how bad China is with Bitcoin and so forth. So the fact that they're partners in this is huge because we're not going to have one of those the Smurfs, Hell's Kitchen. So there's just so much here. Now I want to show you guys pretty much what you guys can do here. So pretty much you can create in your own land, like I was explaining to you. Once you buy your land, you can create in your own land, and I'm going to show you guys how to buy land too, and I'm going to show you guys my results. What else? Like I said, NFTs as well. You can create them, sell them, flip them. But let's go into the metaverse. Okay, so coming in here, and I really find it interesting. Like, I've sat here for a couple hours just analyzing all of the companies that have already bought in, and all of the companies that are actually like woke. Knowing this stuff, you got to be super woke, and that's what a lot of people lack because we're always in an environment that, you know, we're always in an environment that is not growth environment. And that's why I really love this team, because everything's about growth, everything is about learning more and being different. So, you know, all the companies here, they're very woke because there's still so much land to be bought, and there's not enough people that know about this. And just looking around this land, guys, let me just find something. Here we go. So there's only gonna be this amount of land. They're never gonna create more. So the value is gonna continue going up, just like Bitcoin. It has a limited supply. And you guys know what happens when things are limited in supply, right? There's gonna be a supply shock. At one point in time, Sandbox is going to go through a supply shock where all the land is going to go up and up. The same thing with what happens with like normal real estate. You know, prices will continue to go up and up no matter what, because there's only limited land, like there's only limited supply. So here we go. This is Snoop Dogg. He actually has a pretty big, you know, section in this metaverse, which is, you know, pretty cool. Oh, someone has this for sale. But yeah, like a big section. He already had a concert and live. I wasn't part of it, but all of these little blocks you're able to buy, but obviously these are going for much more money now. Buying something around here would cost a lot of money. But I actually personally bought somewhere, I don't remember where I bought it. I'll find it. But basically, look at this. We have Dcx Trade House representing right over here. It's pretty cool. That's one of their blocks. And if we click on that, here, Trade House LLC, Mr. Pugh. And do you guys know who Mr. Pugh is? Let me see if you guys know. Do you guys know? It's our only. Okay, I just turned off my camera. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Huh? Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right. So I don't know. I think it was because I opened that, but I turned my camera off. But let's keep going, okay? Because I don't want to take too much of your time. It's already 8 o'clock. So now if we come down here, oops, what happened? So guys, I'm still a newbie on trying to manage this thing. Let me see. Everything's kind of freezing. Okay. All right. So I can't see the chat. I know there's someone that's talking, but I can't see the chat. But anyways, yeah. So if you guys actually take some time and go through like what companies have bought on the metaverse, like you can see even like, for example, here, The Walking Dead, that's the game. See over here, there's Punk Cryptos. You know, these NFTs are selling for so high because they're actually building a community. So if you own one of those NFTs, you can use it and earn passive income. There's just so much here that you can just kind of research. But how do you buy this? Which is the biggest question. Like, how can I buy one of these little blocks? So it's really, really easy, guys. All you have to do is go to a platform called OpenSea. Okay. When you go to OpenSea, you're gonna connect your wallet. I'm gonna turn this off, okay, because I want to open my chat box. Yeah, yes, of course. So when you go to OpenSea, you're gonna connect your wallet, okay? Let me just see mine. Okay, all right, perfect. Here we go. So I connected my wallet, which is a MetaMask wallet. So what you have to do is, obviously, once you find the land that you want to buy, you add money to your MetaMask. So that way you can connect it straight to OpenSea and purchase your land. So these are my two lands, okay? And I've been offered 1.4 and 1.5 ETH already. And I bought it at 0.46, but I bought it when Ethereum was very cheap. Like I bought it when I think I bought it at 1500. So a 1.4 ETH right now. Let's see. Let's do calculations. A 1.4 times 1.5. Let's do. Okay, so it should be, it's around 6,700 worth right now, what I've been offered. Okay, what I've been offered, and I paid around 1,500 with fees. So this investment, I did it when I came back from Cancun, actually, with Breanna, and I did this investment, and it's been like 6 weeks, and that's about an 8,800% return of my investment, just holding the land. And every single day I keep getting offers, more offers and more offers and more offers. If I go on here, look at this. Look, people are just going crazy. Like people just want to buy the land. Like, look, 1.48, 1.47, 1.47. Like I keep getting emails every like few hours. Like, look at people fighting for the land. Okay. So this has just been in a few, like in the last few days. So, and it's just, this was actually not moving for 4 weeks. So it just shows how important this is coming. And look, my little land, it's just a little piece of land. Look at this. It's just like a little dot. Okay. You buy these little dots and it's crazy. So the way I was thinking is I want to buy close to something bigger. Okay. I want to buy close to big, companies, because there's going to be a lot of traffic and there's going to be a lot of people wanting to build their businesses around these bigger kind of businesses, right? So let's get into like how to actually buy it and how to find it. So this is the second land that I bought, and the reason I bought this, just so you guys can understand like what I was thinking. So there's obviously a big block here, big block there, and a big block here. So I'm like as close as I can get to the border of the big blocks, because usually these are like the more expensive one. I'm gonna get one. So I found one right there, right? And yeah, so what Katie said is commercial real estate in a metaverse. Wow, my profession, this is amazing. I love it. Yeah, exactly. Now you can bring in your profession into the metaverse and the cryptocurrency, literally. So all right, perfect. And I bought this at 1700. When this was released, family, they were going for like the same thing that Vivi. See Vivi drop? See how we're collecting these NFTs? They're going for $7, they're going for $60. This is the same thing that these lands were going for. And they were released on OpenSea, and now they're crazy in prices, right? So keep buying your VV NFTs. They're very important. Okay, we're at like the pre-launch of VV and NFTs, and they have crazy, partnerships. So just as a side note. Okay, so that's why I bought this land. So let's go and put sandbox. Okay, so if you click sandbox, and you come down here. Okay, perfect. So if you click sandbox and you come down here, oh, look at this. We found another trade house. They have a little one. That's crazy. Okay, so perfect. So obviously this is not every single person here is going to be able to get it. But as long as you know that information, maybe your parents, maybe your partner, maybe somebody in your life is into investing in real estate, and you can put them on, right? And you never know what type of deal you can work with them, right? So even if you can't invest into this, because obviously the prices are a little bit higher, then I would suggest you speak to somebody older, you speak to a parent that has savings, because this is like investing into real estate, right? It's cheap if you think about it. But obviously not every single person has it. Now, is this gonna keep going up in price? Yes. I expect my land to be worth thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, like six figures at least, like minimum to my land to be. So if you think about it like that, it's pretty cheap. But if you come here on the left hand side, you can select type and you click land. So when you click land, you're gonna get everything that has land. Let me see. All right, perfect. So the second thing that you want to do is you want to do the filter buy now. Okay, you want to do the filter buy now right here, buy now. So that you get everything that you can buy now. Okay, so perfect. So this is the cheapest that you can buy right now, a 0.6 ETH. Okay, that's about $2,000 right now to buy your first estate. That's on Sandbox, and Sandbox is the cheapest one that you can buy right now. I'm gonna show you guys Mana, but this one a little bit closer to bigger stuff is a 6.2. Okay, so you guys can come in here, do your own research. Like I said, like it's not gonna be long until these go way up higher. This is a long-term investment. This is not something like, hey, let me buy it and just flip it. No, you might as well put that in a coin. But let's say you have profit from a coin. This is what I would want you to invest into. Okay, you make money off a shit coin, you need to buy real projects. Okay, do not think that buying meme coins all the time is gonna get you to a multi-millionaire. Buying these things with that fast money is gonna get you to multi-millionaires. This is stable. This is not going anywhere. So yeah, so from bottom to top, it obviously keeps increasing. There's only like a couple at this price right now. And yeah, like that's pretty much it, guys. What else? Oh, Mana. I want to show you guys Mana. Okay, so this one was a 0.6. Look at Mana, guys. So you guys know that like you guys are pretty early. It's a 0.72, the cheapest, and the second is a 0.12 and then 1.1. So like it's almost double the price, to be honest. So Sandbox is the one to get invested in, because I feel like Mana is a little bit, all right, like it's already taken off. But if you guys are gonna get in, get in. And that's it, guys. So always follow the Sandbox Twitter, just so you guys can understand what's going on with the updates. They're always updating what type of, you know, games there are. Who knows, you might find a game and make tons of money off the game just alone on the metaverse if you like games. So they're gonna pretty much be updating everything here. As well, another thing I want you guys to know is that Sandbox just hit $3.48, and that is an all-time high. So let's like congratulate Sandbox, because we just hit the all-time high on Sandbox live on this call, guys. We got in at I got in at 60 cents. I got in right here. I mean, I sent this to the whole team at 60 cents. So right here, we got in. Literally, guys, that is a total of 430% on a real utility. And remember, Axie Infinity, guys, Axie Infinity went up to $150. We're just at $3.40. I really see this coin going to $10 like anytime, like in any couple weeks. But obviously this is a lot more long term. I only expect like a 3x, a 4x, maybe 5x. It's not going to give you these crazy 10x and 20x that we have, but just know that your money is safe. And any money that I make from my shit coins, I actually buy into these projects, and I buy land and things that are stable, because it's so important to have stable things as well. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys learn a lot, and I'm going to stop my recording right here. Any questions? I'm going to take them now. Stop. Okay. Any questions that you guys have for me? And if not, if anyone wants to just share something they learned, I would appreciate that too. You don't need an account, Katie. All you have to do is connect your wallet. Wait, hold on, let me see. I just wanted to know. So Zach, Mike, and what's his name?
The asset accumulators, that's them?
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
I know, but what's
Jordan.
Jordan. Okay, that Mr. Pio is Jordan.
Stop it.
You know, he's the only 9-figure earner in the company.
And he doesn't even show his face on the calls. But Natalia, thank you so much. This was amazing. I am mind blown. I have notes. I'm gonna rewatch this recording. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I can't wait to. We're buying the Sandbox. We're buying it, guys.
Thank you so much for being here, Natalia.
Like, if anybody buys their land, let me know. Like, we need to celebrate you. You need a flyer. Like, bought your first digital land.
Natalia, we have a question. Do you suggest, we're in the middle of a bull run, right? Do you suggest pulling? I really like. I'm all in, right? I'm all in with my money. Do you suggest taking some out to buy some land?
Yeah. So I would honestly I wouldn't miss out on having at least one piece of land. If you can scrap a little bit from every single investment, or just make that sacrifice, I would make that sacrifice.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's do this, guys. Thank you, Natalia. We have our Kurt Cobain and Mike Zotero call, or day 2. So let's plug into that, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.